that? It's the witching hour again. 12:12. What's that flag over there? American flag and the United States Marine Corps flag. So underneath this tree that I'm sitting under, guess who planted it? Yeah, Linda Austin. Okay, she planted this tree years ago. You can see that tree over there. See all these trees up on the ridgeline over here in the Oceano Dunes. All these trees out here. Okay, Linda planted them. That tree down there, Linda planted. So you have people coming to our community like Cynthia Rapogli that don't recognize people, environmentalists like Linda. The type of shade that she provides, she throws shade. She doesn't provide shade for, you know, disabled veterans and their service dogs. Yeah, to meditate under this beautiful tree. That's what Linda Austin did for this community. Then you have somebody like Cynthia Rapogli that came to town riding on a donkey that just wants recognition for something. It's so bad that on her social media account, she claims to be a rocket scientist. Yeah, those people that served over there, you see over there, see that flag over there, far away? That's the U.S. Marines. I see my finger there? We don't believe you. Because we actually practice what we preach. So I've actually practiced the environmental sciences out in the field in real life. Okay, and I'm a subject matter expert in it. And I'm recognized by agencies that I vetted Miss Cynthia Rapogli, because nobody seems to want to vet Miss Cynthia Rapogli. So I went ahead and did it on my own. So let's take a walk around. It's so beautiful here. Who did I call to vet her for her skills as an attorney? I called my buddy Peter. I'm not going to give you his last name, but he was on so many boards. The California State Bar Association. He's a super lawyer, been recognized in the United States year after year for the past 10, 15 years in the state of California as a super lawyer in his field. He's an appellate attorney. So obviously he would know somebody that has recognition in the industry, because this guy's actually argued cases in the United States Supreme Court. You know, he's a real attorney. Unlike whom? Cynthia Rapogli. So she doesn't have any recognition in that field. Okay, real recognition in the attorney's field, in the field of law. Okay, because I talked to my friends in San Diego that are patent attorneys. They've never heard of her either. So she doesn't have any recognition in that field. In the field of engineering, she definitely is not recognized, because I just have to pick up the phone. I called DARPA. I called the Naval Research Labs. I called everybody that I know. Nobody knows her. Okay? So she doesn't have recognition in any field that she's been involved in. And it's quite evident to me through deductive reasoning. The reason why is Miss Rapogli doesn't get along with others well. She's very demanding. She has a huge ego, which is self-evident by her online media and her online social accounts. The way she speaks to people. She discredits people. And she defames people, because she herself is not famous for anything. Nothing. So naturally, people that are insecure, like Miss Cynthia Rapogli, that just has average accomplishments. She does not have any recognition anywhere she goes. As a matter of fact, she's not a team player, which is self-evident. You see her bullying people like Carrie Cassiola in the meeting, our business attaché, which is a real professional, telling her what color of paper to use, as if Miss Rapogli cannot send that memo, which is insignificant in the scheme of things, to Miss Cassiola, you know, any day of the week. Just send her an email. Why do you bully our county workers, the people that are employed by the public agency that you're actually supposed to elicit respect from? People don't respect you unless you give respect. So that's why I'm on this piece of property, because I respect people that respect me. And that's why Cynthia Rapogli was not invited to the taco party. People like that have attitudes that bully people, that give into their and project their own insecurities about their own contributions to this community. You see all these trees here? Some of them, not all of them, but many of them. That tree over there, Linda planted. That tree up there, those pine trees up there, those, all these trees here, Linda planted, okay? So if you ask somebody like Cynthia Rapogli how to actually practice environmentalism, she can't actually demonstrate it in real life. So if you look over there is Halcyon, okay? Up there, you can actually see the mesa over there, but over here is Halcyon, okay? They bashed those folks over there. Yeah, Cynthia Rapogli and the Cal Coast News, they bashed the residents of Halcyon, which are residents of Oceano. What do they do over there? Same thing. They demonstrate how to responsibly use land. This is a nature preserve. You can go over the hill. There's a couple private duck ponds. There's coyotes. There's deers. All the nature is on this private land. You see, the difference between Cynthia Rapogli and the ladies like Shirley Gibson, Karen White, and Linda Austin is that they actually privately have their own nature preserves, or they demonstrate how to use their land responsibly by growing organic crops, which they do. They grow organic fruits and vegetables, okay? Over there, right over there. Everybody knows it, the whole county, and this is who Cynthia Rapogli and the Cal Coast News are attacking, people that actually demonstrate how to use the land responsibly. Right over there. They're part of Oceano, okay? So these are the people in our community that are destroying people's character because of their own insecurities. They actually haven't demonstrated it, okay? So if you want people around like Miss Cynthia Rapogli that don't demonstrate anything, they preach it. They come to meetings with stickers on their computer that have fists on them. Go look in the meetings and look how she talks to people in the meeting. And then on top of it, you know what she does? She leaves the meeting. She throws a tantrum when she doesn't get her way. She doesn't know how to compromise. So instead of compromising and leaving things behind and realizing that her point of view is insignificant at this point in time, she goes and abuses people online and in the meetings. And the worst part of it is the ladies that gave her a voice, they said, okay, we're going to appoint you even though we haven't vetted your background, like Mr. D'Souza did just now. Because believe me, what I'm saying is true. I do have a friend named Peter. He did work on the California State Bar. Okay, this is indisputable. You have people over here now that are claiming certain things that don't have any real recognition in life, and they're trying to gain recognition by destroying other people's character. Okay, look at that. These birds have nests over here. There's owls over here in this nature preserve. So Miss Cynthia Rapogli, that's representing the Surf Writers Association, they don't even endorse her methods of defaming people and being bullies. Okay? Look at that. Just beautiful. Okay? This is what we have here. These beautiful birds. Okay? This is what Linda created, this environment. And this is what Cynthia Rapogli is jealous of. And Julie Tacker and Karen Veely. Okay? Because they haven't done anything that benefits everyone in this community. So these selfish people that come to our meetings, I'm showing you in real life what it's like. Okay? This is reality. Cynthia Rapogli has not created this environment for Oceano, and the people that she's attacking have in real life. I'm not going to go down there because this is Mrs. Austin. She doesn't want people going down there and showing people other parts of her property. But she allows disabled veterans to come out here and meditate because she created this environment, and she shares it with people that she appreciates and that have sacrificed for this country, that have demonstrated it. Not people like Cynthia Rapogli that attack people with no evidence whatsoever to hide their own insecurities for fame and popularity. This is the type of person Cynthia Rapogli is. They'll print out a t-shirt, they'll go pick up trash. Yeah, Oceano Beach Community Association, they'll go pick up trash. They'll post a picture online. Oh, look how great we are, we picked up trash. And then they claim that they have all these businesses that endorse them. You know what they really did? They went around town and took their logo, their branding iron, which is Oceano Beach Community Association, and they handed out these clay branding irons to everybody. They actually screwed these clay plaques that were painted with their logo on it onto everybody's businesses, even people that didn't want them. They just literally screwed it on their wall without even their permission. They just forced it on people. Now people in Oceano are complaining about the Oceano Beach Association that they think they're taking over because they don't have anybody's real endorsements. If you go on their website, they say that they're endorsed by businesses. Which businesses? Which businesses actually signed up and endorsed you? That actually wrote, we endorse the Oceano Beach Community Association? Zero. Zero. They don't have that cooperation with the business district. Why? Because the Oceano Beach Association has made videos defaming businesses, trying to say this place doesn't have any real merit for businesses. They're saying it's all run down, when it's quite obvious none of those people that said those or made those statements don't understand how crucial some of these businesses that they're defaming are, especially like Arnie's ATV. Okay, do you realize people come every year from like India and Pakistan? They actually know them by first name and rent ATVs. That's what a worldwide draw a business like that has to this community. It brings us cultural diversity and people that really appreciate the dunes. These people come out here to go on a joyride, not to ride like BMXers. They go out there with their families, literally, dressed in these long skirt outfits, and they just sit on the ATV sideways with their relatives that are disabled. A lot of people are disabled. They can't even get out here in the dunes. Okay, so they got to take ATVs and cars. So you got all these people that are using the beach legitimately that come all over the world, and you got the Oceano Beach Community Association that doesn't even recognize people like that, because they're not involved in our community, because they don't appreciate diversity. If you don't agree with their way of thinking, they're going to brand you, okay? And I'm not here to be branded by anybody. I'm an individual. I don't believe in what they're doing. They're ripping this place apart. They're trying to redesign it to their image instead of respecting individuals in this community and their belief systems, okay? People like me and Linda and all these other people they're attacking are real environmentalists. We actually practice it. We actually plant seeds in the ground legitimately, grow flowers, paint park benches. We're over here actually physically doing it. You know what Cynthia Rapogi's doing? She's busy online typing on her computer with a fist on it, complaining about everything, instead of picking up a shovel and digging and planting seeds to grow things in this community. She just tears it apart. So this is why people don't appreciate her. She is a phony. She has been unvetted, and she is not mature enough to even be on the board. She lacks the communication skills, and her intentions speak louder than her words. The way she treats people with disrespect. What do you think would happen in a normal corporation if somebody went outside of work and started making all these rude statements against employees? They would fire them, regardless if they're a board member. You can't do this in the modern world. She needs to wake up and be more tolerant of people that come from different backgrounds and stop trying to brand them like slaves, part of their group that we have to follow lockstep like Nazis. We don't want that here. We don't want aggressive people here that don't embrace cultural differences like the people of Halcyon. They demonize people with a different culture than them. Yeah, we see exactly what's going on. So that's what I have to say about Cynthia Rapogli. Definitely. She doesn't have a clue on the state water system. She doesn't even understand how it's delivered. Even Aileen Villa caught on. Hey, if we opt out of this study, which she was complaining about, a $150,000 study, we will no longer receive state water. You know who else doesn't receive state water? Arroyo Grande and Grover Beach. You know why? Because they opted out years ago. They made a mistake. Now, because we didn't make a mistake, we have water reserves in the time of drought, which we can resell to these agencies that need it. This is the only funnel. This is the only backup system for all these other communities that don't have state water. Oceano is the key. So we have to push this forward regardless, because the world moves on with or without Cynthia Rapogli. And the world will move on without me and everybody else. You know why? Because when you stop and come out here and you meditate in nature, you learn how small you are in this world and how much bigger it is. The world will go on without you, and the world will go on without Cynthia Rapogli. Go infantry or go home.